Hey everybody, welcome to the soft, chill, dulcet tones of December Daily of Day 9. How are you all? Hoping that you had a wonderful day. It was snowy up here in North Adams, Massachusetts. I was going to take a picture and I just didn't get that done. But instead I worked on my modular a little bit today. So I'd have some new music for you. Anyway, hope you're all well. I see some friendly folks in the chat. I'm going to just keep on making subtle changes here. You can see it. This is Brian Crabtree's monome, which I use often in conjunction with many things. One of my favorite instruments. Period. End of story. Just a fantastic way of making music. Just thought, it's like a very, very beautifully thought out compositional tool. It's like all based upon loops of different lengths. You can just very easily change things up a bit. Sorry, my overhead camera somehow migrated over here today to give you all the blinky lights when I should have actually probably been handing you this. Anyway, how are you all? Hey Raymond, Søren, how are you? Love from Copenhagen. Thank you so much. Allison Wright. Wow. Well, this is this just shows to go you. Musicians will always ask for more gear. So, Andrew Unfordorfer's here. Excellent. This stream is always well timed to cleanse my brain palette right as work is ending. This is because the stream is at 4:30. So you're absolutely correct. Hey, Mini Turtle. You like the blinky lights. That's awesome. If you're listening from Twitch or from YouTube or from Facebook, boy, Isabel and I just ecstatic to have you. We go here live every day at 4:30. You'll notice today that I am sporting a brand new look. I'm sporting the look of the geeky math boy who's been just had his lights punched out by the elementary school bully. I've got tape on my glasses. I gotta say they broke just completely in half from the force of me going down straight on my back this morning while walking the dog on a patch of ice. I do not remember that feeling ever. Just kind of all of a sudden finding yourself on the ground with your head having hit the ice. And man, it was amazing. Luckily, I was with two friends that we walk our dog and cuckoo with every day, and these dogs play together, and these people are awesome. And so anyway, they stood over me. They stood over me and coached me and said don't move. I guess that is what you usually say to somebody who's gone flat on their back and hit their head. That's, I think, the appropriate thing to say is don't move. So I did as requested. I did not move, and I hung out for a while. And who should we call? Well, they called my darling Isabel, and Isabel was there in like 5 minutes to come pick me up. So anyway, it was a lovely icy morning. I will not go out without crampons again this winter. I will put spikes on my feet so that I can so that I can have a much better experience. I think that's the answer to that. So anyway, it's kind of funny. I kind of think of it. Isabel put it in the comments. Yeah, it was a scary moment, Andrew. There's no question about it. It was absolutely. It was kind of like I'm giving this. Allison, are you still here? By the way, let me know. I'm giving this free 3-day training on Saturday and Sunday as part of Amplify This, our business. And it's on leveling up your virtual presence. And so I was just sitting there thinking two things. One is having my friends hand me my glasses in two pieces and putting one in my pocket, and then we couldn't find the other one for a while. And I swear to God, I did not know quite what was happening. My friends now tell me in hindsight that I was quite out of it, whatever that means. Anyway, it was kind of hard, kind of a hard reality. I would like to rather call it what did I name today? I think I named today a soft reset. And sometimes, that's kind of what we need. You know what a soft reset is like, right? It's like, it's like force quitting a program. So your Macintosh or Windows is completely not working at all, and you're frozen, and you have to completely like force quit everything. Like now, it's like, no, I can't take any more high notes. And so you force quit everything and you kind of, reboot. And there you still have your presets and you have everything that you need. It's kind of like a program saving for you and asking you when you boot it up again, do you want me to restore the file you're working on? Anyway. That's what happened this morning. And what was really interesting about it was that I was kind of sitting on the couch for 2 hours doing absolutely nothing, unable to do anything, and kind of wondering, not exactly if I was going to make it through, because it was kind of obvious I wasn't, irreparably damaged, and, save something really, really later that I didn't expect. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm all good. So, but I was still kind of jarred. Have you ever been that way? I used to have the wind knocked out of me all the time when I was a youth. But this was not like that. This was just kind of a sudden head trip. So anyway, that was it. So let's see. Hey, Michael Ross is here. Hey, Michael, I made something for you. I made something for Michael Ross. Michael Ross has Guitar Moderne, the great guitar and pedal blog, music blog. Here, let's see if I can actually get this to behave. It looks like I can't. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Ah, there it is. Let's see, Michael, if all the chat populates here. I was going to have it, let's see, is it going to display messages? Well, somebody will have to actually type something else. So everybody type something in the chat. Okay, Raymond says he loves REI. Yes, I do too. I would buy all my long underwear there if it wasn't quite so expensive. There goes the chat. There we go. Thank you. Michael, can you see all of that watching from chat? Dan Kinney says Control C. Oh my God. I would have rather Control Z'd my morning, I must say. Or at least Control perioded it or something, because it was not terribly pleasant. But anyway, let's see if we can take this tempo down a little bit too. Hey, Brett Armstrong is here. There we go. Cool shirt. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I love these shirts. If anybody's looking for great shirts, you want to look for Robert Hamilton. Is it Robert Hamilton? I think it is. Designer. Anyway, you want to go shortly after Christmas or whenever they have big sales. Because this particular shirt I found at $18 at a store called Revival in Palm Desert, California, which is a recycling store, a thrift store, whatever. But all the money goes to AIDS research, so I felt kind of bad paying only $18 for a shirt that's not $18. Let's put it that way. So Raymond is saying hi from Facebook and hi from Twitch. Boy, Raymond's all over the place. And Jared, I don't know what that means, but yeah. Søren, how is it? Søren is over in Denmark. So Scott Corey, man, from my old Long Island days. Yes. So lovely to see you. Allison Wright has probably moved on. I'm not sure, but Allison is one of the people who at early COVID, she and her partner, Brecht van Dijk, did a 24-hour record release using OBS, and both of them, and their hard work and the excessive partying that went on for 24 hours as they made this stream so excellent. Well, they were the people who actually got me excited about actually streaming. So Allison took her time with Ashley Bathgate, well, a couple of my friends you may or may not know, and Pascal Leboeuf, and we hung out. Hey, Johnny Kamak, how you doing? And we hung out for a while on Zoom, and they told us everything about how they did their stream, and very kindly and very generously shared it all with us. So there's actually if you do a search under Allison Wright No Compliments, I bet you there's a big YouTube there movie that that she shot to actually talk about their stream. So anyway, fast forward to now, and we are doing one of our own now for on Saturday and Sunday. So I invite you to please, if you have anybody who would enjoy learning more about streaming and cameras and all that stuff. Brian Funk is here. That's fantastic. We are live. Oh, Brian, I didn't grab the podcast. That's something I need to do right now. Isabel, in my email, Brian sent the link to Brian's podcast. We just did a Brian Funk and I, wonderful musician, composer, electronic music artist, and podcaster. We did like a 2-hour and 30-minute podcast the other day, which was really fun for his podcast. So we will put, oh, there we go. Brian did it too. There we go. brianfunk.com/blog/Todd Reynolds. There we go. There's a little podcast episode for you. And excellent. Look at that. Dan Kinney. Hey, great. I'm glad you signed up too. Hey, Jimmy, you're going to try to tune in. Excellent. Fantastic. It's my pleasure. Yeah. Well, this is wonderful. This is wonderful to see so many friends here today. Let me change my notes. Let me change my lengths. Let me change everything about this world right now. There we go. I wish I had an overhead. I'll get an overhead for you next time that I play with synth stuff. So much fun, just getting away from the violin just for a minute and making music with real other tactile things. You just turn a dial and stuff happens, Isn't that sweet? Isabel's been working hard at getting our kit.co site up with all the gear on it. It's full disclosure, it's affiliate links from Amazon and Sweetwater and stuff. So if you go and click on something and even make an attempt to look at gear by gear, it supports the cause for us as we move forward. So we invite you to do that. Raymond says, "Don't change my hair." Okay, Raymond. This is intimate, Raymond. I won't. I hadn't really considered really doing anything to my hair, if that was unclear. We've also been watching a lot of Schitt's Creek, I gotta say. God, what a pleasure. There we go. So anybody have any things to discuss, any of words of wisdom to share, any words of wisdom to request, any problems that seem insurmountable that meditation just doesn't seem to cover right now? I don't. Sitting peacefully and watching my thoughts seems to cover a lot. I'm going to take a quick drink of water to join you. It's not mezcal, or ouzo, or vodka. It's just water. I'm going to put a couple of notes in for this proceedings. Bless you, Isabel. I wonder, did you hear her sneeze? Like, how good is the SM7B? So if you have if you have any friends who are who've been talking to you about cameras or audio or streaming or being bored with Zoom or kind of hating their life or saying, oh my God, I'm so glad 2020 is finally over, which is kind of a misnomer because not much is actually going to change right now. We're all building new things and making new connections with each other. So if you know anybody who's doing that, would you please send them our way? Send them to the link in the description, to the Eventbrite link, and we'll gather them up in our circle and we'll hang out together and we'll discuss ways of moving forward, reinvention, and all that. Oh, Jimmy, you're cooking dinner. Boy, okay. I don't think anybody can really know how happy this one makes me. I love it when people cook dinner to me playing. Hey, Jimmy, we've got the ultimate recipe. We've been eating this for like a week, and we love it. So I'm going to have Isabel put it in the chat for you. It's a woman named Tegan, and she has a blog called Half-Baked Harvest. And this is spicy peanut soup. You could make it vegetarian. You could make it with halloumi, which is what it's meant to be made with, or vegan cheese. Oh, goodness, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad you're cooking. Where are you living now? So I wish you a good day. I wish you a good evening. And on Saturday, which is only a couple of days from now, that's kind of scary, right? Tomorrow morning, you can watch my Facebook page. I might post a link to the last concert of my advanced class at Manhattan School. I'm sure they will have some awesome electronic music to share. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to go. And boy, this was awesome to see you today, and kind of feel a little bit Mr. Rogers-y. Not that I changed my sweater or my shoes or anything else, but everything's kind of soft and muted today. Maybe it's because that bully punched me in the nose and broke my glasses. But it's fine. I have a real hoot hanging out with you all every day. So thank you for joining me. This stream is a commitment. Thank you, Mini Turtle. Really appreciate that. This stream is a commitment from me to you from December 1st to December 31st. And one of the reasons we're doing it is to just bring awareness to this way of connecting with each other and being with each other. One of the reasons we're doing it is to kind of also unveil ourselves, Isabel and myself, as the business that we intend to be, which is wanting to support musicians and artists in being even more full-throated members of the community, and not waiting for everything to come back, and to be out there doing it, and we will be also highlighting others who are already doing it. I'll tell you, since the beginning of the Great Pause, there are some phenomenal musicians who've been making records. I got to say, even our crew from Amplify This, from the inaugural X Lab program, one person is doing a stream on Friday night, which I will announce for you and give you a link to tomorrow. Also, one is putting out his first EP this Friday, which I'm very excited for. Brett Armstrong, he often stops by on the stream. He's an awesome double bass player who has transformed into something completely more than that, and an awesome person. Lucy Little has a stream. Also, I will tell you much more about this after I read it a little bit. But one of our participants, Ruth Mendelson, just released The Water Tree Way, and we just got our copy in the mail. Very, very excited to read this novel, which she assures us is a message for all mankind in the spot that we are in. Dr. Jane Goodall wrote the foreword, so that is quite a message right there, right? Ruth also scored the latest Jane Goodall documentary. She's a composer in her own right, and did sound design for a Jane Goodall book. Anyway, we've got people doing stuff around us, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to think that we've all had this opportunity to reboot and reinvent. We, for our part, well, it ended up with us hanging out with you virtually, and this will continue. This will continue. All right, so stay safe. Stay safe. Stay well. Eat well. And love and forgive those around you. And let's hope they do the same.